is going on, bros? Minebro here, and I think Evan now, yeah, I feel like now is a very good time to record a video like this. This video is going to show, how, kind of my world is. If you don't know what the world is, it is my, what is it? There's the name right there. My Minecraft co-op world. The world I've basically been doing with Max, and, I did that one solo stream on. I think it's a good time as right now, seeing as, I was able to get all my original stuff back. I got my clothes back. I think it's the best time now that we actually go through and look at it. I know I'm kind of hungry right now, and it's the middle of the day, but I think it's a good time to record. So basically, one of the first features you're going to notice when you get over to the area is the meadow area that I kind of spawned in. And if we come here, the actual first part that you're probably going to see is Max's house, not my house. Max used to live at the guest house next to my house as they were constructing their house. But, they basically have completed construction on it, and it looks like this, with a nice little oak bridge. And I'm not dealing with you, because I remember what happened last time. If you guys have watched the best moment video, then you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the pillages. But they have a little farm set up there, they have a burning pit, and they haven't moved all this stuff inside. I'm only going to get a quick outside view, because it is their private property. Oh, perfect rain. But yeah, they have Dinnerbone and Dinnerbone too, but they have no name tag, so I gotta give them a name tag. But yeah, that's basically the Max's house. They built it completely out of dark oak logs, because they managed to find that before me. So that's why the dark oak house is one of the more expensive houses in the actual base. I need to get food. So now the actual base of mine, this absolutely is huge, and it's taking me a hot minute to build. So when you're gonna first walk up, you're going to notice this little entrance area and two entrances. Now normally you'd have a tripwire hook set up right here that would dispense fireworks and light up a redstone contraption in my base, letting me know that somebody has entered the area and somebody needs to, get down there and be on it. But I removed the middle one for now because nobody is really here, so I don't want to keep activating it and wasting my fireworks. So this one is going to be, this one right here. This one's going to be for when you leave. What is it? When you leave, you'll dispense your key in here, that if to prove that you belong in here. Let's see. This one. Fuck. But, yeah, you'll put your key in there, that's just underneath, and you can do this just simply. There you go. So if somebody working there will come over here, you have a job. This will be where you put stuff that you were, assigned to get, and my bro obviously will dispense it back to you when he wants. Okay, that's me. Hi. The last place is where you actually will buy the keys themselves. This one doesn't have a fence gate here, but you can get into here. And we have the oak key, the jungle key, the birch tree, the acacia tree, the dark oak key, and the spruce tree. All in order from most expensive to least expensive. I mean, least expensive to most expensive. So, we'll also notice, people who watched my Minecraft Star Wars build world will recognize the flags. These are indeed the same flags that, accompanied that world, with the yellow border, the blue, cyan cross, and the blue diamond in the middle. That was the town, not the actual Minecraft faction, because I wanted to keep those separate. So, say you get past and you're able to come in here. Oh, you freaking sucker. Okay, yeah, so anyway, I was going the other way. But we have two paths that will split off and go to my house, so I'll give you anyone access to my house. We'll be able to obviously get in. And next, we come over here. I can't run. But we come up here, and this is basically where you're gonna go if I don't really know you and you're just a resident in the town. You walk up here and we come into this bridge area. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain killing this creeper. Yeah. Come here, buddy. Come here. So anyway, in this tunnel, I left all this stuff on the side on the same. So any materials were on the side, I just extended out by 3. That's why you see cobblestone is where the stone is. All that. This took a hot minute because I built it all out of cobblestone and then removed the cobblestone and put all the correct, blocks. Now, continuing on down, you'll go through the tunnel, and then we'll go end up in the actual village area. When we get to the village at first, we're gonna have this little lake area. It's a waterfall that's kind of underneath my farm, so it looks like the farm is actually getting the water. It's not. I usually use the farm just for the rain. But it's nice. I don't even know how long this is, but it's quite long, and it just goes into that small little two patch right there. I'll probably end up doing something with this patch of water soon, but I don't know what. We get the flags 2 more times, and finally we come up here, and we are now in the main part of the town. Now I'm just gonna quickly still asleep in this bed over here, just to get mobs out of here. And I'm tired as hell. That's a torch. Anyway. Now, not everything is, 100% done right now. Like, there's still bits that need work on, but for the most part, it's done. That's why I'm kind of showing off it right now. And so, let's go over to my house. So, I'm going to grab something to eat. Hopefully, I have something to eat in my house. Also, if you notice, a lot of the buildings, oak, cobblestone, classic mix, but when we get over to the actual buildings, I put a lot more work into them. What I want about the guest house and the plateau, I'll probably do the guest house and move my way, back around, and we'll get back up to my house. So, in my actual house, food. We'll start in my storage room. So, coming down this pretty cool looking ladder area, we come over here, there's the separation again. This one goes down into just another area. I will probably do something again there. And then this will go... No. 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 This is my mine area. It basically goes along the side of the mountain for a bit, and then it will dip down into another section. This is my storage room. I keep everything, like everything. Starts off with my wood chest right here. This has any wood items, so chests, sticks, torches, saplings, doors, all that applies and is in there. Next is my tool chest. This has stuff like pickaxes, hoes, any bows and crossbows, fishing rods, shovels, swords, axes, all that is in here. Flint and steel, just anything that will be considered a tool or tool accessory. So that's why arrows are also in here, and shields. Come over here. Now this is my basic just random chest, whatever the hell you think of that wouldn't go into any of the certain sectioned areas that I have goes in here. There are certain items that should be in other chests that are in here that I've just been too lazy to sort. For instance, stuff like the saplings should be in the wood chest, and the seeds should be in the farm chest. Rotten flesh should also be in the food chest for like extra special occasions when I'm just absolutely out of food. But yeah, it's basically just anything you can think of is in here. Here's my ore chest. This has every ore I can think of. So gold, emeralds. Speaking of that, emerald. Redstone, lapis, coal, quartz. I even have the ores and any redstone also accessories or light sources also will be put in here. So I stuff like glowstone and redstone lamps are in here. Blue dye I should put in the bonus chest over here, but I have it in here because I made it from the lapis. So I was just like, yeah, screw it. Nuggets, diamonds, and all of that. Turn around. This is my armor chest. This is just whatever spare armor. So say for instance, you need some armor just willy-nilly. It doesn't even matter. You come in here. I got tons of helmets, tunics, chest plates, boots. I don't have many leggings, but I got leggings. Next, where this floor section area is, can anyone take a guess? It's my stone chest, or building block chest. This is for stuff like dirt, blackstone, netherrack, stone, granite, sand, cobblestone. There's not much cobblestone in there, but there's cobblestone in here. Crying obsidian, the bucket should not be in there. Concrete powder, that will become concrete. Just all that, basic stuff. And as everyone, I built a lot of chests. Topic switching. Do I know how it exists? No, I do not. But, yeah, this is just anything, like, building block related that you want. The reason there's 2 extra chests up here is because I'm running out of space of both of these until I realize I had a bucket in one. And so I think there's going to be a lot of stone, so I'm going to just have these chests. And obviously the final chest that probably people saw at the very beginning when I came in here was the food chest. This has, you know, stuff like the rabbits, pumpkins, rotten flesh, like I said, for the actual spare occasions if I actually needed. Pufferfish, which I don't know how I'd eat that. Leather from cows, carrots, you know, wheat. And the bowls are for stuff like stew. Um, that's kind of just the basics of the storage area. It's also built in andesite, and then I have cobblestone slabs going up all these to give it a, you know, more like a dome, like house feel, which I don't think is too bad. And then obviously you have burning pit. That's to burn things. And then we come back up here, going into the actual part of the house. Here's the redstone lamp that will allow me to, you know, see if anyone walks in, as well as a firework area which people cannot actually see from the bottom, so they won't know if I'm alerted or not. They'll just hear it activate and have no clue what's going on. We have a brewing stand, a cauldron with some blue water. The redstone lamp, obviously, we shut the trap door. We have a chronograph table, a grindstone. We turn around, we have my light blue bed. We have some stone cutter. We have a chest. This basically has just miscellaneous stuff that I keep up here for no reason. Crafting table, a black smoker, normal furnace, blast furnace, and a normal furnace again. All glass, floor, and bed are made out of light blue. There's light blue concrete that is all around. It's even in here. And also up here, we have light blue glass. This is a little looking area to get a good view of the village, just to see what's going on. As mentioned, we're going to now loop around to the guest house. This gives you a little area of where everything is, mainly just for me and any friends that want to, you know, come in and, you know, see. This is the guest house, farmland, ravine, and main village. Now, starting with the guest house, for the first 15 days, it's free, but until you know, either A, make a house, you know, away from here, or B, choose a house in the main village, you have to pay 5 items after 14 days to live in here. It's got some basic stuff. It has a balsalt ground with a blast furnace, a crafting table, a normal furnace, some stone, some just whatever, because it looked nice. It's also got a sunroof in a gray that matches with the balsalt, and it's got 4 beds in total, that being an orange, light gray, magenta, and pink bed, and each having a 4x4 color representing on each side. So pink back here, magenta up there, orange, light gray, and then a gray strip in the middle for the gray balsalt that also matches the sunroof. Because I live so high, I also get a lot of snow, so there's some snow surrounding it, which looks pretty nice. But coming on down here, this is kind of was the best area, and I totally didn't die here 15 times trying to make this. The bridge area. This is when I was first, you know, expanding out. I made this bridge area, and it goes over a ravine that naturally spawned in this mountain. I've covered up other bits of it, such as back there, to make the farm area. But you can kind of see it goes all the way down. I'm not going to bother going down there. But anyway, you basically see cobblestone is where it goes around, and then it splits there and goes down to there, into the water area, where you'll be able to get down and, you know, you can mine. And this is where you'd enter it normally and just, you know, keep going down. Coming over here, this is the farm. This is for stuff like the wood, the food, anything you could really think of is over in this area. I'm probably going to plant flowers here to get this area filled out. Right now it's just got a lot of torches, because it is definitely a mob attractor. I have beets growing, I have wheat growing, I have a single pumpkin growing with no thing, so whatever. Chunks are taken out because of Enderman. Thank you, Enderman. And all that. Behind here we have some cacti growing. We have some jungle trees with some cocoa beans. We have some oak trees. I'm going to plant some birch trees, just the 3 basic trees right here. But I'm not going to plant acacia, spruce, and dark oak. Dark oak can't grow spruce. I know where you can find it, so there's no point. Even though it's far away and not many people would actually be able to find it. That's why it's so expensive, that house. I'll get to that in a minute. And the acacia isn't... but yeah, no. The farm area is a little nice. I also have a crafting table and chest here. Chest here, this has a couple saplings in it. Yeah, jungle and oak saplings in here. Over here, I think we have beetroot seeds, some wheat seeds, pumpkins, you know, flowers, all that kind of stuff that goes in this area. No hose. I need to put some hose in there. But continuing down the cobblestone path, we go back to the main entrance area. But then we have a first house. This is the most basic house and the cheapest house, only coming in at 3 items per week, Minecraft week. And it's the cobblestone house. Just a basic, you know, cobblestone and oak house with a light gray bed, and it's going to have light gray windows going in a 2 by, what is this? 2 by 7 pattern. God, it took that long to look through my storage room. Whatever. But yeah, we go up this path. We'll go up in a minute. And next we have the least expensive, coming at 4 items per week. This is the jungle house. This has an attic area that you can't get into. It's going to have red windows and has a red bed with stone brick and jungle wood being the primary. The unique feature of this house is its A shape at the front and the inaccessible, but you can make a stairway into an attic. Coming in next, this is the third most expensive, coming in at 5 items, the same as the guest house. This is the 5 items a week house, the birch house with yellow beds, yellow glass, and sandstone. You can actually get into the attic, though you can't really do much because I think I didn't build it on half. So you can build like chests up here for storage. But like I said, the quirk of this house is its length, which it's a more length heavy than a width heavy more than a box like around the rest of the houses. So it's a lot longer, so you can definitely put some more things in here. Let me go ahead and sleep in, excuse me, let me go ahead and sleep in this yellow bed. And ooh, that's another torch. Also all these have unique doors. Ow, freaking die. Thank you. Okay, let's continue on to the houses up here. This is going to be the fourth most expensive house, coming in at 7 items. I know, skipping 6, but whatever. 7 items. This is the acacia house. So you come up the path from there, and you'll get here. The unique feature is because of where I had to build it, which was on this little plateau area. 1, it's got really skinny. 2, the inside is actually very small. It's got orange bed with orange glass. It is built out of acacia wood and granite. But the unique feature here is it has a backyard, you know, patio area where you can look out on the open sea, made out of granite and then the acacia fences, connecting with the main fence that surrounds the entire base, which I'll get to that in a minute. This is where you can put, you know, stuff like furnaces and spare chests, because the main actual area is so small. But I think it's got a great view, especially the entire island you can look out, because the entire middle section is basically glass. I just wanted to try and, you know, make this a decent house with how open it is. I mean, how very small it is. What is this, only a 5 by 4? Yeah, 5 by 4, 5 by 6 kind of thing on the inside. It's very small. We'll get to the most expensive house first, because the second most expensive is actually quite far away from the main island, and you'll see what it is. So this is the most expensive house, and this was because spruce was so hard to find. It's such a far away wood because the area I chose to, you know, do all this is very far away from any spruce. Now, spruce is everywhere now that I've gone out and explored. Spruce is everywhere, and I can find it quite often. But this is the highest house too, so it really gives you the best, vantage point of being able to see through the entire place. I'd come in at coordinate Y97. Coming here, it has brown bed and is going to have brown windows, but not here. There's going to be a window at the back here. A nice little 2 by 3. But up here, you can look through these little peepholes. There will be a staircase. You'll be able to look through these brown little peepholes to see the entire village, giving you the advantage. I think that gives you up until you'll be able to see on the 100th block layer. So you'll really be at the top. It has a little goggle-looking thing at the front that I decided to build and, you know, take advantage of that. That's the unique thing here. You got a great view. Now we'll get into the main section of the village. Now I'm probably going to, I think I've explained this before myself, but I'm probably going to build a cobblestone path connecting these houses right here. just because I think it makes a little more sense, you know, to have them all more interconnected. But if we continue coming, another thing people may have noticed is the birch. We have birch lampposts. These are just keep mobs away because this area is very open, so it has mobs everywhere. Good thing to also explain the cobblestone fencing. Around the entire thing, there's cobblestone fencing. Even up at my base, it goes around the entire mountain range, which is mine. And yeah, I don't know how I got so much cobble, but yeah, I don't have much. Coming over here, we have the nether portal room. This has a bunch of nether related items. For instance, blue glass. I know blue isn't really another thing, but it matches with the warped wood that I have here with the warped wood fences. It also has a black stone roof with some glowstone for most of the lighting. I have torches here and there, but I'll probably remove them soon. This is a nice little, what is this? I'm pretty sure this is a 5 by 2, 4, 6, 5 by 6 nether portal, which is pretty good. Well, on the inside I think it's a 3 by 4, but whatever. You get the point. It's a nice size nether portal, and yeah. Come over here, we have the enchantment room. This has Anyway, it's mutton, delicious. This is built out of this is entirely built out of andesite, a nice little structure with a viewing area on the inside, and obviously on the inside you can enchant your stuff with an enchantment table and the max enchantment books. Now I don't think I can show it. No, you can, right there. See, so all the way up to level 30 with how many books I have, and yeah. Continuing down the path, the last major section here is the anvil room. The anvil room, I need to replace the anvil stone. It's just a small little shack with the single anvil. With a iron block underneath it, just, waste my iron. Waste 9 pieces of iron just for this. Even though I already waste, like 33 pieces of iron to make an anvil? Whatever, it don't matter. But come over here, this is the third most expensive house. Oh, I forgot to mention. That is 12 items per week. This one is only a measly 9. So yeah, you can see quite the gap. But you come over this this dark oak area, and it is the dark oak and dryite house. Oh, I forgot to mention that one is built out of spruce and andesite. This one is the dark oak house. Now this one's got the most mixed match stuff, but it's got fancy corners and a nice another view of the ocean, and you can see some of the islands, such as the desert biome that were last over there, and unexplored territory that I've yet to touch. The windows are actually white here, when they should be black to match with the bed. I was just like, screw it, and I made a black bed, white windows, yay. I actually had Max choose which position they were in. I just asked up or down, and they chose down, so now it's more like a hat. But quick with this house is its corners and its view, as well as how it is actually the closest house to the main stuff. You just simply, come down here, go across a better bridge than the one that I have from my base over the ravine, from these little connected islands. But, yeah, that is the entire village area, but we're not quite done yet. We have a few more bits and bobs. And these bits and bobs are the town hall area. Flesh. This is a, area where people can just come together and vibe, relax for a bit. And I can murder llamas for some easy XP. We have 2 rooms here in this very open area that splits from this 6 path, I think, into this 4 path. Yeah. 6 path splits into the 4 path. This is where also people will pay my rent. Not different from the house I have down at the very front of the area, where that is for you to give the resources, for instance, for a job, and then I'll pay you accordingly. We have the chest room. This is where you do not put the rent, but this is basically just a storage room for people to come together and, share what they want or just dump whatever trash they have. Probably also put a burning pit in the middle of this, but that's kind of risky with how it's wood. It's wood and cobble as well. And then we come over here, we have the cooking room, and it's hot, so there's no hoodies allowed. This is why I let my hair down and, you know, just relax with my t-shirt on. You come in here, and, you know, there's going to be coal in here, and then we have just 7 furnaces and some red windows, and above us, we actually have a little, chimney area with some campfires made of brick and smooth stone slabs. We come up here, this is a middle section I don't know what I'm going to do with yet, because it is built on a half area. But hey, I could find something. And then we come up here. This is another little area. I was thinking of putting a bell in the middle, but I don't know how I'd do that. Or what I would do with that, seeing as I can't make a redstone contraption up here. But I'll see. I'll work on this area. This is one of those areas that needs work. This is also one of the few areas that gets a lot of mobs, or got a lot of mobs, so good chunk had to be constantly replaced, and this piece of ladder is one of the only bits to prove that. But coming over here, this is where it kind of connects my side of the island with the rest of the island. It's all fenced off still, but we have this bridge area that gets over to the plateau from the, town hall. It's a little suspension bridge with some decent patterns that makes it look like a giant oval. You can come over here and you can see the little suspension on the side connecting into the mountain. And I tried my best to make it smooth, but didn't turn out so nicely. Well, whatever. But this splits into 2 areas as well. So coming up here, this will be, say, if you're vibing at the plateau, you'll, you know, come down here and get back to the village and the house and all that. And then if we come over here, this is the only area that's really to be finished, truly. This is a fishing deck that I need to build. I kind of just have it as this cobblestone stone area, but I'm probably gonna dig and hollow this all out to make it actually an area where you can fish. This is to get the more rare, but you know, more time consuming loot. This is for cheap loot, but very fast time. I've learned that as fishing. So I think I don't need to sleep after this. This was a 3-day long review. God dang. But coming up here, this is the last area. This is the plateau. This usually gets a lot of mobs, but I think I fixed that problem. It splits into 2 areas. This is kind of just an area where people will relax, come chat, you know, just relax for a bit and have some fun. Exchange a few things here and there, and that's it. This area was this was the area that I went on my huge adventure on my solo stream. I got all this wool and, you know, made this little look area, and Max actually suggested on yesterday's stream, I think it was on yesterday's stream, or it was right before I started it, but I'm going to make a little, like cafe area where people will just, you know, relax underneath the wall and, you know, eat, relax, vibe, sit down. I also made sure to make, all buildings, you know, that would be floating. I tried my best to connect them, so the only exceptions are the suspension bridge, which, you know, that makes sense. But if we see the acacia has the acacia fences going all the way down. And I think you saw, but the stone had it all the way down there. But the last and final area for today is this little look area. And this is the only area, this is probably the oldest area and the only area to not have gotten a true remodel. I'm going to try and find the actual use for this, but for now all it holds is my best stuff, which is my diamond sword and my armor that I use to go out on main adventures for, and I can look at Duck Island, as I call it. An untouched piece of land that no one has touched, and if they do, they will absolutely get executed and no loot back. It's just Duck Island. It sits right there, and you know, it's just nice. It's got this glass area that I'll probably replace with something that resembles the main member flag. And this is my, you know, sea deck and a stoop, which is what that is called. So yeah, that is the entirety of Minebros world, well, the co-op world that I've done with Max. A few more things, you know, Aiden, I don't know if you saw when I was looking from the acacia or maybe even the spruce, but Aiden has a house behind that island that now hosts the Dog Oak House. I kind of just built it there because I never thought he would play with me again, or not play with me again, but play on my Minecraft world again. But he did a few more things there, and so now he's just got this house. You probably can claim it, and I'll probably give him a discount because I kind of built it on his land. But hey, whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. I've had controller drift through this entire review, by the way, so that's why my character keeps going like this. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and also I have the flag right there. So if you guys did enjoy, would like if you guys left a like. I would like if you guys left a like on the like button, you know? um, I'm at 100 subscribers right now. My goal is 150 by the end of the year, and that would be quite the achievement. I just want to slowly start building everything up. But yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy. Obviously I keep repeating myself, because I'm not good at scripted videos. But please leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you guys in the next stream and or video. Peace out.